All right, we're live. We're live.
Yes.
Freaking A.
Action.
Oh, I need to mute myself there.
Oh.
There we go. All right. Gonna wait a little bit for more people to hop on before we keep going.
Need to mute myself there.
Oh yeah, I should mute. I'm gonna mute this.
Super professional.
Well, no, I've never done one of these before.
Oh, totally. No, same here. So this will be an interesting ride.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Cheers. Cheers to Mondays.
Here's the Mondays, and while we're waiting on people to hop in, so when are you coming back to Nashville for real?
Well, actually, I was just there last winter recording an EP at Omni Studios.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I was there for, I think actually I did text you, but I was there for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just because of like
so you're kind of busy.
Yeah, I had like the whole time but I don't know, man. I'm not sure when the next time is. It's gonna have to be soon for sure.
Please, freaking miss you.
Okay, we'll plan it. When are you coming to the beach?
Okay, that's a damn good question. Gonna have to go a rain check on the beach. The thing that we were talking about before, for some reason, I'm coming through crazy choppy on that live stream. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy, a little pixelated.
I'm gonna exit out of the live stream that I was looking at. I'm not gonna monitor it, but either way, I'm gonna have to take a hiatus on the live streaming, or not the live streaming. Wow, I'm going to the beach just because of that major life change that I told you about before we hopped on this. So need to make sure I get that straightened out, and then hopefully pretty freaking soon we can make a video. We could totally make a video.
Yeah, you mean like a music video?
I mean, a video where we make music. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah.
I don't know about a full-blown high-budget music video.
Well, actually, I know a couple of production companies out here, one of which they're called Honeyhead Films, and it's female-owned and run. And the three girls that own it, it's Abigail, Erica, and Christy, and they're all blondes, so hence the Honeyhead thing. Christy, incidentally, it's a funny story, we went to college together. She was in the same class as me. We're actually really good friends. It's called AMDA, which stands for American Musical and Dramatic Academy of Arts, in off of Yucca Street in North Hollywood in LA. And so it was funny because we were both in not the musical theater, but the acting for film and television and cinematography. And she dropped out like the first week. I remember we had like just become friends, and I was like, we're all like, where'd Christy go? And then I ended up dropping out a month later. And this is like, this is like actually about like 6-7 years ago when this happened. And so I never ever saw anybody from AMDA again because I stayed in LA for a bit and then I left. And then so I never thought I'd run into her. And literally 2 weeks ago, I'm like going on Facebook. You know how Facebook will show you like, they'll give you like friend suggestions or friends of friends that you might know. So
totally,
I saw Christy Ray in the bar and I'm like, that girl looks really familiar. And so I clicked on her picture and I was like, oh, I went to college with her. And then I saw Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm like, what? She lives here? So yeah.
That's awesome. It's awesome, dude.
It's pretty cool.
Since we probably have the most people we're gonna have on here now. So hey guys, welcome to the first live Become the Snobcast. I have no idea how this is gonna work out. This wasn't even my idea. This was this lady's idea right over here. And this lady who we happen to be with today is singer-songwriter, actress, all around super fun, amazing, awesome person, Johanna Winkel.
Thank you. And friend of Mike's also. We're also friends.
Okay, yeah, friend of me. That's like the least interesting thing about you, I'll be honest.
No.
Seriously, thank you for coming on. It's awesome to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So why don't you go ahead and tell my audience a little about yourself?
About myself. So yes, I do acting as well. I'm actually working on an indie film right now. We're shooting, it's about half an hour away from where I live right now, which is Wilmington. North Carolina. We're shooting on Oak Island, and it's called Edge of Darkness. And I play a vampire in it named Esmeralda.
You would be an awesome vampire.
I'm very excited. We have like, we're going to get like little individual fangs to put in. I'm a little nervous about it though, because I have Invisalign now. So I'm trying I can take it out for the shoots, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, so that shoots in like 3 weeks. So that's cool. I've been doing some composing as of late in the past like year or so. There's this other indie film that I acted in and I wrote some for the soundtrack called Diggers, Black Lung Rises, and it was shot out in Trinidad, Colorado. And that was like about 2 years ago, actually. But it just now is getting shopped to different film festivals.
That's when you were out in Boulder, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I actually get brutally murdered in that. And you find out pregnant, and it's just like, nice. Great story for the children.
I mean, hey, it's metal, you know. It's about as metal as it gets. It's getting brutally murdered, and also being a vampire. I mean,
it is. I mean, horror films are actually, that's my favorite genre of movie. I like scary movies the most.
Dude, if I ever decide to make like a really shitty horror movie, would you want to be in it?
Oh yeah, man. I've done 2 horror movies so far. I love horror movies.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
And so there's that. I've been performing a lot live.
I've seen that.
I've performed. Well, I've been gigging a lot. I have a couple bands, but solo performances. I performed at the Women's March, and then just recently, the end of last month, the March for Our Lives. You know, for the shootings that happened in Florida. I'm actually in the process of starting a girl trio, which is very exciting. We're wanting it to be sort of like a Indigo Girls meets Cranberries meets like Josie and the Pussycats type thing. we already have gigs booked, but we've only had 2 practices, and we have like a month to learn like 40 songs. So of each other.
Okay. So it's all original type stuff.
Most of it's going to be covers.
Oh, okay.
Which I do like, but these 3, me, Monica, and Jenny, we're all songwriters. So I want to we'll start off with covers. We can get established, you know, crowd pleasing tunes. And then
you'll start making money that way, you know?
That's true. And then I want to start playing originals. Once we've kind of like made a name, then yeah. And I'm torn between 2 names. I think we should either be called All She Wrote or the Harmonics, since we all do like harmonies, but because we're girls, it'd be Harmonics.
I'm gonna lean towards All She Wrote, only because harmonics kind of reminds me of the word hermit.
Oh no, that's a good point. Well, thank you, because All She Wrote was actually my idea, and harmonics was Jenny's idea.
You're welcome. I like the spirit of harmonics. I like where that's going, but just like, I don't know, reminds me too much of the word hermit. All She Wrote's pretty cool.
Hermit, the hermits. Okay, what else is exciting? Oh, I'm going. Well, actually, this coming Saturday. There's this big festival that they have in North Carolina every year called the Azalea Festival.
Nice.
So this Saturday, I think it's the 14th, on the main stage in downtown. Ludacris is going to be performing around 9, but I am opening up for him first.
You're opening up for Ludacris?
Yeah, with one of my original songs and the national anthem. And then I get to meet him, and then he'll come out and sing. So that's something I'm really excited for.
That is fucking awesome, dude.
Pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been playing and writing for?
I would say about 7 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
Like playing guitar and writing songs?
Yes, that is it.
Wow. Freaking A. That's impressive. Gotta say.
Thank you. Lots of room for improvement. But yeah, it hasn't been that long. Because I didn't want to learn guitar at all. I was like, nah, not gonna do it. But now it's necessary, and now I actually like it. So.
Oh, guitar is a hell of a lot of fun. It's my favorite thing to do.
As I know. I remember my song. What was that song you really liked? Mad Scientist.
Fuck yes, I was gonna sing that.
Man. We never recorded that, did we?
Oh no, we did. And I actually sat down like years later after you left and just fucked around with it. I was like, I want to hear this done.
I want to hear it done as well.
I mean, it's not done. Like it wasn't to a metronome. It was just supposed to be like pre-production, like just like you with your guitar and your voice. And freaking whoever the fuck that guy was, I forget his name, sitting there playing the cajon. I was like, stop.
Oh, that was Yeah. Well, I'm trying. Also, yeah, we are live, aren't we? That was a friend.
Yeah, that was a friend. But regardless,
Stop it.
slightly irritating that he was playing a cajon while I was recording. It was.
I think, yeah, I think he had picked up a cajon probably a handful of times before then.
Yes.
it was experimental.
Oh goodness, we can call it the experimental cajon.
Yes.
But either way, I had to literally sit down and try and parse out what's the word I'm looking for? Like try and line you up to a metronome so I can put like drums and shit over top of you and record to a metronome. So I did that, and I did it for just like the first verse and first chorus. Wasn't really happy with the stuff that I added except for the drums. The drums and the bass sound good there, but my guitar parts were really lame.
Yeah, you know, we should plan a trip. I should come back, and then I'll lay down guitar to like a click track, and then.
Dude, totally.
No, seriously. Could definitely make it happen.
You said you changed how it goes and everything, right?
Wait, say that again? You cut out.
You said you changed how it goes and everything, right?
Oh, mad scientist? Yeah, I've messed with it for sure.
Heck yeah. Just like the mad scientist that you are.
Yeah. Oh God, I was so bad at science. I don't know. I came out with like I think senior year. Yeah. What did I have senior year? What do you have senior year? Is that biology? Chemistry?
It depends. It depends. Like some people have physics. I was like ahead, so I took advanced biology.
Ew.
I don't know.
I just remember I came out with a D-. D as in dog, not B as in boy, but D as in dog minus.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
So what type of stuff do you write? What type of stuff do you play?
My writing has actually come a long way, if I can be so bold. I feel like my songs are a lot catchier now than they used to be. But if I had to squeeze it into a genre, I would probably say indie pop.
Yeah, so would I.
Because like my vocal phrasing and my melodies are indie pop, but my writing is very like honestly kind of Nashville, kind of country pop, like the actual like my actual lyrics, like the way I write songs, the format.
I was gonna say the musical accompaniment of the stuff that I've listened to from you lately, at least like a couple of years ago, definitely had that Nashville Americana sound.
Huh. Yeah. But I love like R&B and I really like EDM. Like I like all kinds of music, but whenever I sit down to write, it always goes back into that genre. Like, as a matter of fact, remember my brother Jeremy? So he's a violinist and he plays at 2 different churches now. And he's been getting into gospel recently since we're like kind of in the southeast because he's here now too with his wife. And
you got married?
Yeah, you didn't know he's married?
Yeah, I didn't know that. No.
Well, shit. Yeah, he's married. Her name is Johanna. So we call her Jo. Yeah.
It was like scarily close.
No, it's weird because her name is spelled with a Y and it's pronounced a J, whereas mine's a J, but it's pronounced like a Y.
That's really weird.
She's from Bolivia and he's going to go with her this coming October to meet her family for the first time. And they got married not this past August, but the August before that.
Wow.
Meeting the parents 2 years later.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway, sorry, please continue.
So we wrote a gospel song together.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. I wish he was over here right now because he has he's got his whole keyboard set up. He has Ableton Live now, which is cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're calling it Soul in a Box. But we have to add
Soul in a Box.
I feel like we should add like a bridge and then it'll be done. And then we can like scratch record it and send it to you if you want.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Cool. I need to send you some of my newer stuff too, because I've written like a dozen new songs this past year that no one's heard yet, that I've only played live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think something's up with my connection. I'm not sure what.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it's lagging a little bit. That's all right.
Huh.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh, I just got a text from my brother. Speaking of which. Oh. He's watching the live feed.
Oh, ask him how the quality is.
How's the quality, Jeremy? Since you're watching. Jeremy, let's play our gospel song. I'm very excited about it. We just have to finish it.
Oh, totally. That would be awesome. So here's a question for you. As an independent musician, what's your primary source of income?
Well, for a while, I did the whole day job thing, and I may have to do it again someday, but I'm hoping not to. Fingers crossed. So I have, but I mean, you also know, we all know that if you're a musician, most of the time you have to have, your eggs in like multiple baskets if you want to make money just at music and not have a day job, which is what I am doing right now. So I gig solo and I make pretty good money here doing that. And then I have another band, my nickname called Yo and Trio, and it's 4 of us, and that's like all just originals. So there are a few venues here that I can play all originals at, and they still pay pretty well. Then there's the girl group we haven't started with yet. And then I have another band now called Jack 180, and we're a cover band. And I lucked out with them because they're actually a really they're like, I'd probably say age group. I got Eric as a bass player, and he's 50s. Jimmy, or his name's James, he does like symphonic stuff and keys and guitar and backup vocals, and he's like in his early 40s. And then Don, who's a little bit older, he does drums. And we play like all the festivals and all the weddings and private events here and like country clubs and stuff. So it's really good money. That's
hell yeah.
That's pretty much like my breadwinner right there. And then the other gigs are just like bills and gas and all that jazz, which is great. But yeah,
so essentially your big breadwinner in music is playing gigs.
Oh yeah. Oh that yeah.
Totally.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
And then you have freaking people like Taylor Swift out there being like, oh, we need to reform copyright law just so the small musician can make a living. I'm like, dude, fuck off. The small musician makes a living by playing shows, not by having rolls of their song.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. That's definitely something I've noticed. I mean, one thing that has happened too is I've managed to get one of my songs on the radio.
That's awesome.
Much trying, but we have a station here. It's like the universal Kiss FM station in any state that they just play all like the top 40s pop and stuff like Justin Bieber and whatever. But on Wednesdays, like every other Wednesday here, they have the local love spotlight hour where they'll pick like an artist that's local there. So you remember my song Mystery Guy?
Yeah, Mystery Guy's
one of the ones that we jammed on. But so they actually about 3 weeks ago, they played my song on the radio, and he gave me a really nice introduction. His name is Darren Keeler. That's his show. And yeah, he gave me a really nice shout out. So I'm going to email, I'm waiting like a few more weeks and emailing him again and be like, hey, can I get another song? Cause that was really cool. I've never heard myself on the radio before. I was like, wow. And it's like a major station here. So I was like, sweet.
That is pretty badass, man.
But yeah, it's pretty fun.
I highly doubt I'll ever be on the radio. I highly doubt it.
Why not? I mean, this was like, it took a lot of me bothering people. Like, hey,
and that's fine. I'm more than willing to bother people. That's not the issue.
Okay.
I don't know that there's a radio station besides college radio that would fucking host Oh, we might have a couple local stations here, but even then, like, what the fuck's it gonna do me if they play my stuff on the radio?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless there's like a producer or someone listening, but I don't know. With me,
and then that producer's gonna ask for money. That's what that producer's gonna do.
Because I used to when I was first starting off, I was all like, I want to get on a label. I want a label. Need a label. Need to get like noticed and picked up by someone. But the longer I've been in it and the more I've seen how the music industry is changing, I realize that if you're an independent artist and you want to make a go at it, you really don't need a label anymore.
As a matter of fact, it could make things a lot worse for you in the long run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, then you're locked in, and then if they don't do anything for you, or whatever.
And they can own your fucking songs.
Yeah, which is a scary thought to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I don't know, and it also kind of takes the weight off. It's like, okay, it's all under my control, so I can get my own exposure. I can, do it all myself, and
yes,
it's nice.
You can.
I've had an answer to the big man, which is good. Makes me feel better.
Freaking A. Oh, you're a wonderful person.
Thank you. You are a wonderful person, Mike.
So what's the most fulfilling gig that you've ever done?
Oh man. Fulfilling.
The one that made you feel the warmest and the happiest, like this is what it's all about.
To be honest with you, do you know an artist named Jason Derulo?
That sounds familiar. Sure.
He's kind of like, how would I describe? He's sort of like the Usher for like our Usher, but for like this next generation, maybe. But he was in place of Ludacris last year at the Azalea Fest, and that was like right when I moved here. So I opened up for him, and that was really cool because it was last year it was about like 9,500 people. This year it's going to be like about 10,000. But I just really love like big crowds and being on the main stage, doing my song and then singing the national anthem, and everyone was joining in, singing with me. That was, and it's just one song, but that was probably the most fulfilling. My brother's calling me right now.
Oh, tell him not to call. Jeremy, stop calling.
Hey, Jeremy, you can't call. I can't call on the phone right now. Jeremy.
You're literally watching the live stream, Jeremy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Are you watching the live news feed right now? Okay. Good. Well, I have to go. Love you. Talk to you later.
It's a fucking disaster.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Love you much. Talk soon. I think Jeremy's also new to podcasts. But I mean, I played a handful of gigs where there's like really big crowds, but like this one that I played right before I left Boulder, it was called the Sounds of Summer Festival. That was like 3,000 people, and that was fun. But still, the national anthem was the best. And this one, I have a funny feeling, is going to be the best this weekend because it's going to be.
Yeah, totally. I mean, opening for Ludacris is no small feat whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be good.
Awesome, yeah, man. That's awesome. So you were talking about some of the types of music that you love. Like what types of artists would you say do you really like listening to?
If I'm going to start off classic, I'm getting text from Jeremy now. Oh, he's saying it's super awesome is what he's saying. So okay. He's saying it's super delayed. I like Bruce.
What's that?
Bruce Springsteen. A lot.
Oh yeah.
I really like his songwriting. I like a lot of Van Morrison too. I really like Aerosmith. And then let's see, for people that I'm influenced by, I like Sheryl Crow. I like her songwriting. Rickie Lee Jones. She's pretty dang cool. I like Lauryn Hill. Yeah. Kind of a lot. And then I'll jump way over there, and I like the Chainsmokers a lot, and like Calvin Harris, and then it's just like I like everything. It's like with me, it's like if it sounds really good and it has a good vibe, and it like if you listen to it and it like transports you into like another world, then it's a good song. I can't really pick a genre because I like some rap too.
What type of rap do you dig?
Well, actually, I have to do some raps with Jack 180, which is kind of fun. There's actually, I really like. Do you know B.O.B.? That rapper?
Not offhand.
One of his first singles was called Magic, and the featured singer on it was the Weezer guy. You know, I've got the magic in me. Bump, dump, bump, bump. When did that come out? Anyways, look him up. It's like B.O.B. And I just like his raps just because of the subject matter a lot. Him and Macklemore. I like him too.
All right. You don't get into that thug rap at all?
Nah, like about bitches and hoes and.
It doesn't have to be bitches and hoes. Like I'm talking like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Have you ever listened to Bone Thugs and Harmony?
No, I don't think so.
It's like they were more popular in the 90s.
You said Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Correct.
I will make a note of it.
Hear the shit.
And I'll check it out. I like find new things.
They rap a lot about marijuana, like mostly marijuana.
Cool.
It's pretty great.
Actually, I like some Afro Man. I don't know if that.
Yeah, I think he qualifies as a rapper. Not 100% sure.
He has a few songs that I think are really funny, and Cypress Hill.
Oh yeah, Cypress Hill's the shit. They're great.
The shit. Yes.
So, what is something in modern music that annoys you?
So when you say modern music, do you mean like the industry or like actual like songs, like production?
Well,
like
we can do songs first, and then we can do the industry. That's fine by me.
Oh man, that's a good question. What is something that bothers me? See, I keep wanting to like go to like the politics of it because I feel like there's a lot of good songs out there. I think just the whole industry just kind of being like, there was this interview that I saw the other day, and I'm trying to remember who it was. Somebody from like back in the 70s. But I don't have an answer.
Okay, that's cool. What particularly about the industry?
I think kind of just the whole like knowing people, like helping you get in the door.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think much about it anymore, actually, believe it or not. Actually, when I lived in Nashville and when I lived in LA, I thought a lot more about what bothered me about it, just because the industry is so concentrated in those places. But I've kind of, I don't know. I kind of removed myself from it a little bit.
A little bit. I think you're still in it, just not at the hubs, the major hubs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really sick of people fucking filleting each other. It's really annoying. It really is. Like, just be honest. Just call it like you see it, you know. I don't see what the issue is there.
Huh.
That, and also just like you start getting closer and closer to the center of power, you know, closer and closer to the quote unquote elites, but they're really just celebrities.
Yeah.
And then you start to think that you're more important than what you really are, or more talented than what you really are.
Right.
You know, kind of annoying.
And you can get away with a lot more. And I don't know. Yeah. Something I've noticed with pop, actually, now that I think about it, it's, you know, very heavily just like EDM, just kind of all dance.
God, is it ever.
And it's a lot of like similar themes. And like, you know, there's like a lot of artists coming up now and like they keep capitalizing on like how young they are. Artists who are like 19, 20, and they're all kind of doing like the pop thing. And it's like, I kind of wish that like, you know, stuff like Michelle Branch and like Janis Joplin and like, you know, I wish that kind of stuff would kind of come back into vogue. I actually really like Jewel too, but that stuff,
hell yeah.
That's like, I don't know. It's almost like if that's what you do now, people are like, oh no, because it's like all on the computer. And I have a hard time with that because I'm like, I said earlier, super technologically challenged. So I'm thinking like, oh, I could find like a DJ somewhere who could help me out with, you know, a track. Maybe we could do like a trade of services. But the problem is that that's like so expensive and I just don't have the money. It's like $1,500 to like do one, like, you know, poppy dance track.
One track? 15?
Yeah. Well, with like a really, really good DJ, you know, someone like, yeah.
I was gonna say you could easily get that done for $300 to $500, no problem. No problem at all. Have amazing quality. You have like just one song.
Mm-hmm. I've got 3 right now that I feel like could really fit into that genre pretty well. It's just a matter of finding the right person. And I don't have much of a business cap. That's also hard for me. So it's hard for me to know if I'm getting like screwed over or not. But
I definitely understand.
I keep looking now.
It's not the artist. Business is the artist's strong point by any means.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for artists that can do it both, that have a business cap and a creative cap. I just think it's really cool for them.
It is not easy. It is not easy. I've been working on that a lot myself. And it sucks because that also means it takes time away from me doing what I actually love to do. But Yeah, is what it is.
It is what it is.
So besides acting, besides music, what else do you get into?
Well, actually, I really like running. That's something I love to do. I have to do it every morning because it just kind of frees my mind. So doing that, let's see. What's like another fun hobby that I have? I've taught some singing lessons just a couple of times recently, and I never ever thought I would do that because I always thought I'd be a terrible singer. But that's kind of something I've been thinking about on the side. Maybe I could get into like vocal coaching. Be a possibility.
I mean, even outside of like vocals and everything, you know.
Like, what do you say?
It's like stuff completely unrelated to music.
Oh, well, I have emceed a couple of weddings recently.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Me, which is kind of like, whoa, what's going on? But yeah, no, but it was actually, well, going back to music, it was actually through a bandmate who was like a friend of the niece that was getting married. And they were looking for somebody to kind of assist the main MC. And then I kind of took it over and I thought, oh, this isn't that bad. It's one of those things where you just kind of like dive right in and then you see what happens and it works out, where I couldn't think too much about it at the beginning or else I would have like stressed out. I don't know if I could do that for a living though. I've done it a couple times, but I don't really know if that would be, I don't know. If I was to think about a different career path, it'd probably be something with children.
Really?
I'd definitely be working with kids. I feel like, yeah, if I had to get specific. What about you?
Awesome. Oh, other than music and whatever else, I don't act. But well, I used to love video games back in the day.
Ooh. Do you watch Markiplier?
Markiplier? Fuck yeah. I have a Markiplier t-shirt.
Do you? Wow.
Yeah. He's the shit.
Yes. That's cool. Will you do like something like that?
Oh no. No, I couldn't do Let's Plays. That's even more competitive than doing music on YouTube.
Really?
It's insane. Everybody thinks they can fucking Let's Play. Everybody.
Dang.
The thing that they conveniently forget is that you actually need a personality.
Yeah, you can't just be sitting there.
Yeah. Trust me, it took me a while to get to where I'm at as far as having an on-camera personality, and I'm still not that good. Still not that good.
I think you're really good.
Oh, well, thank you, yo.
But of course, sorry, I'm sitting on my bed. I have to stretch.
No worries. All right, we're ready for a few hot takes.
A few what's?
Hot takes.
Oh, I thought you said hot dates, like going on a date.
No.
I'm in sweatpants. I'm not ready for a date.
That is not what I said, but.
What's a hot take?
Hot take. So I'm going to just say it's like an artist, a music artist, and you give me your feedback on them. Like your first thing that comes to mind.
Interesting. Okay. I can play this.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
I am positive.
Positive. Okay. John Mayer.
Really, really like his early songs. I feel like with some of his earlier stuff, not like Body is a Wonderland or whatever, but I can definitely hear his Hendrix influences because I know he was influenced by Hendrix.
Very much so.
I don't like his latest CD he has come out with.
Really?
To be honest with you, I really just love, because I've looked up different like acoustic concerts with him and stuff where he's just playing just him and his guitar. I actually like that a lot more than his full production, like produced songs. Yeah. That's about all. I just like his music.
No, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Ozzy Osbourne.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Well, Ozzy Osbourne does have quite the vocal range. He can hit notes that I can't. So that is something with him.
His vocal range is insane. I was shocked how large it is.
Shoot it up there. It's like, and yeah, no, I can't do that. He's got a great vocal range.
What about his are you familiar with anything from his solo projects?
Actually, no. I would be very interested to hear that. I didn't even know he had solo projects.
Oh, like freaking like Crazy Train or No More Tears. You know Crazy Train. Everybody knows Crazy Train.
Okay.
Once you've heard it, you'll be like, oh, okay.
All right. I have to add that to my mental list too for YouTube. Searching.
Yeah. All right. Drake.
I do not like Drake. I don't like his voice.
Can we do a virtual high five?
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I definitely know Drake, and I feel like a lot of his songs. I feel like he sings a lot of the same note.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time, and I'm like, it just gets. I mean, I feel like you just have to like be in the club, be really, really drunk, to be like feeling it, maybe. But yeah, that's my only opinion on him.
Fair enough. I'm definitely not a fan.
No.
At all.
Nope. Train to Nope Town.
All right. Billy Idol.
I don't really have much of an opinion.
Fair enough.
I know the name, but I don't really listen to him very much. I feel like I would have to. Okay, what's like a famous song of his?
Rebel Yell. Wait, wedding. Wow, wait, wedding.
Oh, White Wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? That's kind of like. Is he British?
He was an American. That's all I remember.
Well, actually, the White Wedding. I actually kind of like that song. I like sort of that like dancey, like some of the dancey kind of British sounding dance pop from like the 80s and stuff. But I really don't know about him. I know that song's kind of fun, kind of funky, but I don't even know what he looks like, actually. It's one of those things.
He's got this like super, super sleek, almost bleach blonde hair.
Huh.
It's like, he has a very distinct hairdo. You can't miss it.
Okay.
All right. Insane Clown Posse.
I've actually heard the name, but I don't think I've ever, just in conversation from other people, I don't think I've ever heard any of their songs. What are they?
That's a very good question.
Like what genre? They're like mixed.
They have elements of rock, elements of metal, elements of industrial, elements of electronic. Like they have elements of a bunch of shit.
Oh wow.
I'm really not a fan. Not whatsoever. Like more their fan base than anything else. Have you ever heard of the Juggalos?
No.
Yeah, there's actually a documentary called American Juggalo, which I recommend everyone go and see.
Huh.
It's eye-opening. Let's just put it that way.
Interesting.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Like from Star Wars?
Correct.
Well, I never really thought much about Darth Vader, but actually, as a little spin-off, have you seen the latest Star Wars?
Yes.
So the actor, I think the actor who played the young Darth Vader, I think he was also in Girls. I think that's where I'd seen him before. I thought he did a great job because I feel like with every evil villain, I feel like there has to be like a moment of humanity. Because like you can't just hate them the whole time or else you don't care about them. So there has to be some redeeming quality or something about them that you can relate to. I feel like that actor really encapsulated it.
You're talking about Adam Driver?
I think so, yeah, because I'm embarrassed to say I've actually not seen all of the Star Wars movies. So I don't really know much about it. Same with Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, crap. My leg is hurting me.
Your leg?
My leg is hurting me. Oh, no.
Stretch!
Been sitting on it weird this whole time. Oh, all right. Catch you off guard. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I like them. I like his voice. I like the tone of the main guy. That's just kind of my personal preference. I haven't heard every single song. There's a couple songs that are really fun, that are cool to just kind of like sit back with your friends and like chill to. But I'll be honest with you, if they came through town, I wouldn't buy a ticket. I'm not like a diehard fan, but I don't hate his voice. I
might actually consider if they weren't so expensive. That's really where I draw the line.
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
But Believe it or not, I like in my personal preferences, I would probably hate his voice, but I actually really enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I just think it fits their style so well.
Yeah. And that can be hard. Yeah, your voice has to perfectly fit.
Absolutely.
You choose.
Oh, what's it called? Shit. Hold on.
Shit, not familiar with it.
Oh.
Just kidding.
All right. Mariachi bands.
Mariachi bands. Nope. No thanks. Not at all. See, like that and Drake was just really easy. Immediately no. No thank you.
I can get down with some mariachi bands every once in a while. Maybe not like in a restaurant where I'm eating, but like just in general.
Where I'm eating. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to be in like really, really drunk or in like a specific mood, which is a rare mood I'd be in.
Do you actually drink?
Me?
Yeah.
We're live. Everyone has a drinky too every once in a while.
Well, the reason why is because I remember the last time you were here, I think you maybe had less than a drink, didn't drink at all.
Yeah, no, I actually for a really, really long time, I just didn't at all. I mean, I just didn't, period. But now I actually, from time to time, I'll have some drinks. Well, let's see, what would be a drink I really like? I really like margaritas. I like the really fruity stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But, I like Long Island's for a bit, but those are too strong now. I like a Moscow Mule. Those are good.
Oh, nice. I'm drinking whiskey on the rocks.
Yes.
Yup.
Cheersies.
Did I drink that before you left?
I don't know. We all went out one night. It was you, me, and Jeremy. We went to a bar. I don't remember where it was.
I was Brewhouse West. I remember specifically, and there was karaoke there.
Nice. That was, yeah. Wait, did we do karaoke? Wait, I feel like
Oh,
yeah, we did. What were you drinking that night? Like beer? I don't remember.
If I remember correctly, that was either the same night or close to the same night that you guys came over and recorded that little demo thingy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was drinking craft beer that night. I do recall.
Actually, I did something that has happened recently. So I've never liked beer. I just don't like the taste. It's not like a diet choice or anything. I've just never been a fan of that hoppy or IPA taste. But I recently took a trip to Asheville here in North Carolina. And I went to this, I did some hiking and some exploring. And then I did a little bit of bar hopping. And I went to this brewery called Wicked Weed Brewing. And they didn't have liquor or wine. They just had beer. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm probably going to go. But the bartender was like, well, we're carrying something new. It's called sour beer. And it's like a new, I know, right? It sounds gross. And I hate beer. So I'm like, no, I don't think so. He's like, well, what do you like? And I'm like, well, I like, fruity stuff. So he gave me, it started with like a P. It was like Perusian sun or Persian, whatever. And it was like this kind of cranberry, sort of nutty berry tasting sour beer. And it tasted, I kid you not, like San Pellegrino. You know, that like sparkling soda? It was really good. And I was like, uh-oh, I like this. I could definitely get on board with some sour beer. So I like sour beer.
I
not regular beer.
Despise sour beer.
Yeah, most people do.
So gross.
Yeah, a lot of people, all my friends say that. They're like, ew, yo. I'm like, well, I don't know. Just happened that way.
Of course you would. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to think of one more random hot take for you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I don't know. You don't know any of the bands that I like. Well, no, I shouldn't say any of the bands.
Probably not. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm better with songs than names, which is bad. If I'll hear a song and be like, oh, that's by that person. Okay. Like Rebel. I love that song. Just recently learned it's by David Bowie. Like within the past, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, but I know the song. It's crazy.
Don't Speak by No Doubt.
I don't like that song.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I don't like it. It makes it look like you're about to cry. Contemplating our friendship now.
It was good having you on the podcast, Theo.
No, don't leave me. I just don't like it.
How don't you like that song?
You know what it is? It's probably the songwriter in me. I think it might be something about the lyrics. And I just feel like she's like pleading, begging, and it feels kind of like sad to me. And I just start picturing like this pathetic woman being like, I need you, don't leave me. And it's, I don't know, it just makes me feel ugh.
Okay. I can see that.
I do. I like the guitar solo though. The do 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 do. You know?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
I like that part, but
I love the whole song, man. It just really yanks at my heartstrings, and Gwen Stefani sings amazingly in that song.
She does have an amazing range for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. It's actually a pretty good band, man. I'm really happy they got. At least I think they got back together. I think they did.
Really?
Pretty sure. I mean, I'm not sure if they're writing anything new, but I know they got back together and like toured and shit for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But either way, probably going to be having to wrap it up here pretty soon.
Aw.
But go ahead and after we're done here, email me your links and stuff that you want, and I'll throw it up when I actually post it on the weekend.
Sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. So when this posts afterwards, you guys can find Yo and all of her amazing links down here somewhere, wherever they may be. And is there anything that you would like to leave my audience with?
It's been real. It's been awesome. And what I'm hoping is that on my next trip back to Nashville, that me and Mike can collaborate on something really cool. That's like a little bit of your genre and a little bit of mine. And then we could post it here and see what happens.
I'm definitely not against that. I don't know how it's going to work.
I thought you were going to say, I'm definitely against that. Be like, no. I could have sworn that's what you're going to say. I'm like, I'm my breath right now.
No, I would definitely be in favor of it. I feel like it might actually take some time. Because like our genres are quite different.
I know. But then it could be really cool though. You know what I mean?
That's kind of my hope. I hope it is really fucking cool because I do like your sound for sure. You have a very, very pleasant sound. Pleasant. Especially if you write something in the vein of Mad Scientist.
Yes. Yeah, I need to. Have I ever played my song Wallflower for you? There's
I feel like I've heard it on recording. I feel like I went creeping on your website and listened to it.
I'm trying to think because I have another song called Stupid Boy, and that's a really I have a song called Better Man. I don't know if you heard that either.
I'm not sure. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, those songs I could definitely probably hear some shreddage. Okay, so everyone needs to stay tuned because we are going to do that. Hopefully within the next year or 2 years. Next year. Okay, let's shoot for that.
2 years, lifetime, you know. One of those things.
Yes, please.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Yo, thank you so much for coming on. I fucking miss you, dude. I miss you so much.
Miss you too.
I want to do the hugs. Tell your brother Jeremy, don't call during the fucking podcast. B, I miss you so much, dude. I miss you a lot. We need to drink again.
Jeremy, you should come out with me. I don't know if you're still watching, but come out with me to Nashville.
Please. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next Snobcast.
Yeah.